Hey, what's up, classic TV fans? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the TV show Emergency, more specifically about an episode called Brushfire and what surprising thing you will find if you watch that episode. Now, this show from the 70s is so iconic, and I want to give it a great congratulations for its 50th birthday. Could you believe it? We are currently, when this video comes out, in the year 2022, and that would make this show 50 years old, which is just incredible. And I wanted to start making a few more emergency videos just to be able to honor that. Now let's get right into this video. But if you're a fan of what I do here, don't forget to subscribe. My goal in 2022 is by the end of it to get 150,000 subscribers. So the only way to do that is if you hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done it yet, and I really do appreciate it. Now this episode came out February 19th, 1972. I'll tell you a little bit about what happened all in all. Now, Station 51 is called up because they had to assist and help an out-of-control situation in the Las Plumas Canyon. It's a brush fire, and they have a firefighter there that at one point in the story he's trapped under a fallen tree that has completely shattered his leg. Also, Stoker uses a saw to cut the tree bark to free his leg. Now, this is Gage's first brush fire. Now, the fire itself also threatens the house of a pregnant woman who's in labor and can't be moved. DeSoto delivers his third baby, and the paramedics rescue the elderly Lenover sisters. Now, I'll talk mostly about them and what you'll notice in here. I think it's really interesting. Now, also, a looter is injured in a motorcycle accident, and another man breaks his arm and loses his dog. So there's so much going on, and that's very common in an emergency episode, but I'm going to specifically focus on these Lenover sisters. Now, there are two of them, of course, and one of them is played by Edith Evanson, the other's played by Lillian Bronson. Now, as we see Squad 51 driving down the road toward a home kind of out in the middle of nowhere, I said, wait, I've seen this before. If you're big fans of classic movies, you will absolutely know what this is from. This is the actual Psycho house. No, this isn't a home that looks like it. It's the actual house that was seen in Psycho, which is mind-blowing. But you may think, well, why'd they do this? Well, Emergency is a Universal Pictures type project as well as Psycho, so they had it in the back lot and they included it. Now, that's unusual, I mean, in itself, to see the Psycho house in the TV show Emergency, but I'm going to go a step further. Look at who comes out, one of the sisters. Now, the sister that comes out, her name is Edith Evanson. Well, that's the actress's name. She's playing the character of Emma Lenover. It's her second to last ever acting job before she passed away. Now, what's really unusual is what she's wearing. I mean, you could mistake that outfit for what Norman Bates wore at the end of the movie. I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you, but let me tell you, look at her hairpiece. It almost looks like she's wearing a wig. The reason I'm pointing all this out is because, to me, this is purposeful. I mean, this actress, for no reason, has a wig on that looks very wiggish. So look at Norman Bates. Look at the type of a dress. Now, it's not the same dress, obviously, that Norman Bates wore, but it's very Norman Bates-esque coming out of the Psycho house. I mean, what other clues do you need that the Universal people are saying, hey, this is a huge Easter egg, not only the home, but what this woman is wearing. Let me go a step further and tell you something else. This woman was also not only in the movie Rope. If you've heard, Rope is my favorite Hitchcock movie. So yes, she's in not one, but two. She was also in Marnie playing Rita, the cleaning woman. So that's amazing. A woman who was in two Hitchcock productions, as well as Alfred Hitchcock Presents. And let me go one step further. At one point in the story, we go and we see the sister Winifred, I believe, and when they pick her up, which is really unorthodox, they put her on the back of Squad 51. I don't even think that's allowed today. But look at what her sister Emma brings when she is going to be taken in Squad 51 to accompany her sister. A blood red shawl and a blood red purse. I mean, this could have been any color. I mean, if that doesn't scream Psycho, the blood, right now that this is in color, it's kind of a play off of just Psycho and messing with our minds and People that know, and they'll go, wow, look at that in there. But if you wouldn't look twice, I think most people would have not noticed this. Let me know if you noticed this, what you think. Do you think it's all coincidences? I don't think so. I mean, it's almost like they planned it all out to make it as interesting as possible without making it super obvious, but I think it's pretty cool. If you want to see more things like this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe as well. We'll see you next time, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you to everyone who supports me, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Vito L, David D, Sally N, Ricky, Citizen Kane 359, Kevin K, Greg S. Thank you as well to my new Gold tier patrons, Jennifer P and Scott F. To be listed here, check out the links below for my Patreon.